Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is your April energy reading. It is April 1st as I'm recording this. If anybody else had a really big day, put in the comments if you had a really big day today. I heard from someone that I didn't think I was ever going to hear from again. And so, I don't know, it helped. It helped. It helped. But I also need to tread lightly. So if that's for you too, it's okay. It's okay to tread lightly. It's okay to be cautious with someone while healing is going on. So let's get, I'm going to start with, however you resonate with the sign of Sagittarius. I got to do my thing. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, there might be a nugget of wisdom in here for you. I call through messages always and only from the highest vibration of love and light, always and only in the highest good of anyone who receives you. Consider yourself booped. I'm going to start with this Magic the Gathering Oracle deck. Yes, they did a collaboration with Magic the Gathering, the trading card game, and it is beautiful. All of my kids play, including my third born, who is a Sagittarius sun. I am a Sagittarius moon. In the sidereal, if you include Ophiuchus, which I just finished that reading, if that intrigues you at all, that one is up. In the sidereal, I'm a Sagittarius sun. So I resonate very strongly with this sign. My brother and his wife are both Sagittarius cuspers right on the 21st. There's just a lot of Sages in my life, and there's a lot of Sagittarius in my core makeup of my chart. So let's get an overall energy card for you, Sag, first. And then we'll look at what's coming for April. Resourcefulness, Phoenix. Oh, I love this image. Look at this. That is a very confident being right there. So you've got confidence coming in April, Sagittarius. I feel like of the fire signs, you are the least fiery. And what I mean by that, don't take offense. It's not a bad thing. You are the most in control of your emotions versus Aries and Leo. Aries just, I love Aries. They have a hard time with their emotions. And then Leo just wants to retreat. Leo just wants to hide when they feel emotions. And so Sag, you have the most potential of the fire signs to master your emotions and to really thrive through maybe chaotic energy. Okay. So I want to look this up though in the book because I do like the lore. And then also I opened up almost to the page. Okay. The bigger the problems you take on, the bigger life you will lead. Big problems will call forth a resourcefulness that you didn't know you had within you. Start with the impossible and let it be your guiding light. You are capable of greatness. So you get that, Sagittarius? And if you're a Sagittarius cusper and you're watching this, or if you have Sag in your chart that's not your top 4 and you're watching this, you're just drawn to this for some reason, know that the more you have been through means the more that you can accomplish in this life and heal from it and thrive and come out of it and rebuild and build something incredible. Okay. So the more shit you've had to go through, the more joy and abundance and bliss is waiting for you. Does that make sense? Like it has to balance, right? It has to balance. And so if you've been through a lot of fucking shit, then you've got greatness. You've got greatness within you that is just waiting to be tapped into. And so the lore, if you care, I love to read the lore, but Phoenix is the god of trickery. So this is like Loki. Boy, is he resourceful. Kind of an opportunist, but he's resourceful. Love that they made it purple even. And so he's the god of trickery and was the first mortal to escape the underworld, a feat that made him a god. Oh, that's really cool. So he was immortal. He got out of hell. He got out of the underworld, and they made him a god for it. So it's really going through, being run through the ringer. Like if you've been through a lot in your life, and I'm talking a lot, the more you've been through, the more you get to be rewarded for healing that. Okay, let's keep going. I am going to pull now from this beautiful deck, Transcendent Journeys. because why the fuck not? I'm very passionate when I tune into Sagittarius. I do feel like I've been through stuff, but I definitely know people who've been through a lot more than I have. But I tend to downplay my own trauma because there are certain things that I have had in my life that other people never had. I did have a safe home for the most part growing up. There was definitely stuff, but it wasn't abusive. It wasn't physically abusive. And, a lot of people I know didn't even have that. And so I tend to downplay because I had that structure in place that kept me safe, but I never felt safe. And so it was kind of I had to work through a lot of, and this might be relevant. That's why I'm being called to say it, but I had to work through a lot of, what the hell do I have? I don't have trauma. No. Whenever I think, oh my man, maybe I have something around that, I immediately start talking myself out of it. No, you've had an easy life, princess. Why would you have trauma? And then I remember, oh yeah, that happened when I was a kid, or that happened when I was a kid, or this was done to me or said to me when I was a kid. I've been through some stuff. I tend to downplay it. So Sag, if that's you, like I said, I'm a Sag moon. I am a Sag sun in the sidereal, lots of fucking Sag. And I tend to downplay my own trauma and allow other people to win in the trauma game. Oh, you win. You've been through a lot more. You get to mistreat me because you've been through more than I have. Does that sound familiar, Sag? Let's start the story. Let's get 3 cards. Let's get going on this reading. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know I want it. The unexpected mentor. Okay, I like that. A lot of repeat cards. It's really interesting to me. So the unexpected mentor has already come through. It's a 9. 9 is the end of a cycle. So March, April, I feel like I'm getting the middle of April 11th. I'm getting April 11th for a lot of you. This cycle is going to be ended. So you've already begun ending it, if that makes sense. And you will get an unexpected mentor, which could seriously be some old person in the grocery store who says 2 things to you, and that helps end it. Like, have you ever had those experiences where you don't even know the person and they say something to you and you're like, dude, you just fucking changed my whole life, like with that, and I'll probably never see you again. And so just know that you don't have to do anything to call that in. It's going to happen, and it's going to help you end this. This person, specifically this Agar, he is from Agartha, which is the civilization inside the center of the earth. Whether you believe that or not, it's the energy coming through, okay? Don't worry about whether it's true or not. Focus on the energy. So it is a mentor that knows his shit, but also is from a whole different world, okay? So, it could be somebody from a different country. It could be somebody in a wholly different generation, that kind of thing. It's going to be someone who does not have a lot in common with you, but who can see from an observer's point of view what's going on with you, and will say something and you're going to go, yeah, that's it. So then you've got number 7, which to me is cosmic assistance, and then there's a beautiful angel right on it. Show love and compassion, angel of Mount Shasta. So this is Mount Shasta, and that's the angel. I didn't know there was an angel of Mount Shasta. I've been there. I've not been to the mountain proper, but I've been in the area. The energy's intense. If you're really called to go, just be prepared for that. Take a lot of crystals in your bra or whatever you need to do. Show love and compassion. So what's coming through is, this is what they're showing me, is to look at this card, and then they're going to go together. 41 breaks down to 5. Look for the portal. Irish fairy. This could be a Shasta, or to go to any kind of portal, sacred place, anything that feels magical to you, any place in nature that feels magical to you, and look for a portal. Go to a place that you've gone before, Sag, but look with new eyes. Look, what I'm hearing is, like, I've got this trail. I keep seeing this trail that I like in town here. That it's in town, but when you're in there, it's all trees, and there are parts where you can't even hear the cars, and so you feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere. And what I'm seeing is they're telling me to look in places on this trail that I've never looked before. Look for magical things, and you'll find them. So it's being in a place of love and compassion for nature, and being in a place of love and compassion for yourself, being in a place of love and compassion for everyone and everything around you, and then going out in nature and going, okay, show me the magic. Show me the magic that has been right in front of me all this time. Okay. I do feel like this is really going to help center you and integrate whatever this mentor has brought in. Okay. Let's get more. Let's get three more. Okay, I've got this deck, Star Temple Oracle, essentially messages from the Seven Sisters, the Pleiades, Orion's Belt. Let's get three more. This is really intriguing me. For a lot of you, you may need to go to Shasta. I don't know how close you might be, but, you know, schedule a trip. Okay, that one, I'm not going to worry about that one. This one came out upside down. I pulled it out upside down, but we'll look at that. Okay, so number 3. Let's see, what so far we got 975. Interesting. Counting down by twos. All odd numbers. Not all prime. 9 is not prime, but 7 and 5 are. And then you got another 5. Okay, we got 2 5s. That's cool. But this is 3. The winged messenger. So that's interesting because of this angel of Shasta, who is also a winged messenger. The winged messenger, creation, spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. So whatever you're going to experience from really just looking at nature from a new perspective or finding a whole new place, that's another message coming through. If you have been going to the same place as a sanctuary, as a centering, as a place in nature that feeds your soul, you may find that it's not doing it for you anymore. It's time for you to find a new place and look for a new place in nature, because your energy is also lending. What I'm seeing is Gaia is also benefiting from the energy that you bring, and she's wanting you to spread the love, if that makes sense. She's wanting you to find new places, not just one, but maybe several, to go and sit and just tune into her. Okay. And then that is going to spiritual direction. Yeah, you're going to get clarity from these experiences, and that's going to feed your soul, and it's going to inspire your creative flow. If you're creative, and I tend to think we all are, if you're a starseed, way shower, light worker, wanderer, whatever you resonate with, you are definitely a creator, and creators have to create or they die. Okay. So if you have felt stuck in any way in your creative juices, this is going to open that up. And then you got your second 5, which is the ruby star flow, which is right at it's the root chakra, y'all. It's survival. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. Absolutely. Like I just said, creators got to create or they die. This is fear of death. This is fear of not having the basic needs in life, right? Is what is in the root chakra. And so it's a huge healing in this area and a rising of your consciousness up into the heart. It has to go through other chakras, obviously, but this whole point of this ascension at this time in humanity is shifting out of those lower 3 in general and coming up into the heart and the higher heart. Okay. And so flow, yeah, creation, flow, they go together. 14, oh my God, you got 3 5s. Wow. Okay, you have 3 5s. Look for the portal, the ruby star flow, and the lost star, rebirth out of the darkness into the light. This is a phoenix. This is a phoenix energy. So you got 3 5s. That's incredible, Sagittarius. 5 5 5. So much change coming in for you. So much change that it's ridiculous. And so I love how this is just like golden, and there's all these, like, they look like falling stars, what we would call falling stars, but there's hundreds of them all coming in at once. It's like your wishes are being granted because you're being reborn into a new path. And this is the last card. And so it's telling me that by the end of April coming into May, you're going to be on a whole new path. And I can't tell you how many signs have gotten this message of April really kind of solidifying the transformation that you've been going through and really giving you the opportunity to let go of the last bits of things that you need to let go of, okay? To really flow into your new reality and create it. Create it through your creative. You are here, if you're watching this, this has got to be for everybody watching. You are here to express love in a way that only you can do. And it is a creative way. And April will bring energy that will unlock the next level of that for you. That'll bring you clarity of what you came here to do. Let's pull on Magic the Gathering to wrap this up. This is going to be a short one, but dude, that energy came in powerful and strong. And do we want to get more? Do I want to get more? All right. It's telling me to pull 3 more from the Transcendent Journeys. Let's do it because we've got lots of time. Let's just keep going with the story. Let me get some clarification on any of this energy, whatever needs to come through for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, okay. This one, I will tell you, I don't love how it shuffles, but it's, oh my gosh. Raise your frequency, nurture the magical child, a quest for change. You got the white heart. It's kind of a doe, white spirit deer. So you got another 9. Raise your frequency. You're coming into a DNA upgrade. Obviously, this is Mary Magdalene writing in her cave. You came here to create. She was a creator too. She had to share her message. You have to share and express your love the only way that you know how. Nobody else knows how you are going to do it. Nobody else is going to do it the same as you. So 8, nurture the magical child. This is the inner child, nurturing the child within. And you got 2 cards with this is the white spirit deer, but it's essentially the same thing as this is the white heart, white stag. It's literally Harry Potter's Patronus that has come to, and if you remember that storyline, is he thought that his father had sent it to save him, and it does save him from death. Like he almost dies until that stag shows up, and he finds out that it was actually himself from the future who sent it. And so no one is coming to save you. You are here to save yourself. Don't be waiting on somebody else because you're the one. You're the one, okay? But this white heart that's showing up in both, I want to, you know what? Indulge me because I got to look it up. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. I'm just getting on Google and we're going to do it. The white heart. And it's H-A-R-T. Okay. There's lots of things named after it. The white heart, spiritual meaning. There we go. It symbolizes purity, a message from the other world, and the potential for spiritual or cross-dimensional journeying, often representing a guide or a sign of great change. There we go. It's also compassion for others, which is interesting that that's coming through because you got show love and compassion. So that's being confirmed too. It's like you perhaps have been a little harsh of late. You've been in your feels and you've been taking it out on people maybe a little bit. Okay, so just be hyper aware of that and try to show everyone love and compassion. Everyone, no matter what. Purity, yeah, it actually means purity. It's also of a sign of a guide coming through, and you got 2, and then you got your first card as the unexpected mentor. So you are very guided and protected at this time, Sagittarius. But this is nurturing the inner child, allowing yourself to be more childlike, and that also can bring clarity for creative endeavors, right? And then this last one is number 3. It's a quest for change. So you got 3 5s. That is big change coming, and you want it. You have been wanting this for a long time. You've been wanting your life to transform, and you have been doing a great job surrendering. You may not think you have been, but you have, because you knew you had to. And so you did over and over and over again. Whenever you felt like you were holding on or trying to control it, you surrendered. And I'm really fucking proud of you, Sag. And you have gotten through this time, and I feel like this has been since November when we were in all these retrogrades, right? Since November. And I'm telling you, my life has been just rocky since then too, in every aspect. And just a transition phase, right? Into this new life that April is bringing. I can't wait. I know you can't wait. Bring on the big change, universe. Bring on the transformation. We are so ready. So thank you very much for watching. Sagittarius, I love you. I'm one of you. And I will see you next time.